Welcome back to Mycreativechroniclife, and today we're back with another episode of a one page at a time. And today I am sharing a stationery / planner haul with you all. I have been holding off on sharing this haul because I wanted to kind of film everything together but didn't actually arrive, so instead I thought I will do a separate Harriet Wright Designs haul because I just think the items are so pretty, and I've had a lot of requests asking if I could share as soon as possible. Now, I purchased this I think a couple of weeks ago, end of June possibly. No, was it end of June? I can't quite recall. It's only been a couple of weeks and I've unboxed everything. You know how Harriet Wright Designs boxing is. It's beautiful packaging, get a little ribbon, but I wanted to take everything out so I could throw away the recycling. So I just thought we could run through this together. I've picked up a couple of things, and as you can see we have some beautiful planners, but before we get into them we'll just pop them to the side. We will run through the stickers. Of course, we always have a beautiful thank you card, and then we have a little freebie which is, it says planner and planning. I like the style of these freebies, and I love the style of Harriet Design stickers anyway. And if you know me, I've been on a little bit of a, I don't want to call like a rut, but at the same time it's been very difficult to want to plan with any type of sticker kits, especially because I wasn't planning in a vertical planner. But I recently decided to use one of my older 2023 planners and decided to kind of jump back into it. So with that, I've already got lots of sticker kits previously, but I wanted to pick up a couple of different things, so I will show you. So we have a sticker sheet. It's almost like a TN size, but maybe a little bit shorter in size. This one is called Literature and Lattes, and I just love the style of this. I think it's so pretty, and you get so much for one sticker sheet. The cost of this one was £2.80, and I just think it's a lot of stickers. You can literally lay out an entire kind of monthly section, or if you're doing a daily planner, you could just use this. If you'd have some pink washi or something like that, you could also use that too. Next we have another one, and this is the Vintage Crafts. Now if you know me, I absolutely love to craft, and I just feel like this really resonated with me because it's got more than one hobby on there. You've got obviously the painting, the reading, you've got the little craft sections going on. I just thought, you know what, that's a bit of me. Maybe I can use it in one of my kind of planner setups or something, just because I think that would look really cute. And again, it's in the same size as this one. So these are the two sheets together, which I think are stunning. They're brilliant. And I haven't purchased from Harriet Designs since the beginning of the year, because I was hoping that I would just stick to using what I have. But like I said, I feel like I am missing out on the vertical memory planning side. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. I then picked up this Quiet Chapters mini deco, and again these are both in the premium matte as well, just so I wanted to mention. And I picked this mini kit up in a premium matte too, and I love the size of these. I think these are really compact and really pretty. We have obviously Quiet Chapters is really book related. We've got a little cat with glasses on. How cute is that? Teacup. We then have, and I think these are 8 pages in total. Some washi tape, butterfly, some books, cozy pajamas, and I think the theme of this is stunning, and I love how subtle the colours are. Again, more books, pajamas. We've got, it's almost got like an olden day theme to it with the vintage style. So that's the 3 sheets there. And then we have a bookcase, a table, a desk, a lamp, and again absolutely stunning. We have a quote page, and it says, "It was a quiet morning and the light fell gently across the pages of the book. Nothing seemed urgent, and for a moment time itself felt still." This definitely is giving that type of vibes. Beautiful fountain pen, and I have been really loving this kind of blue theme this year, but I've struggled to find sticker kits except for this one, and I really like the fact that we've got subtle like blush pink and blues, and look how lovely it goes together. It's very cohesive. We have some washi tape strips, some more books, floral elements, and I think it's wonderful how well it goes together. Another page, a different style of bookcase, a larger fountain pen. We have like this kind of stamp thing, which I'm still looking for. I haven't actually found one. The ones I've seen are, I think, from Coffee Monsters Co. But I'm still looking for one that I could probably get in the UK. So if you have any idea, I'm looking for one that gives you the date and the month and the year, which you can just stamp with ink. But again, stunning. And then the final page we have is a cozy bed with books on, some washi tape, a sofa, and again a pen and pillows. Now that is 8 pages entirely, and I love the size of these. I think if I just wanted to go pick up my planner and kind of just plan with these, they would be perfect. They're not too bulky as well. So that is the Quiet Chapters deco kit, and you get 8 pages. I'll just put this to the side. Next we have a beautiful coiled planner, and this is the Butterfly collection. And again, as soon as I saw this, for some reason I was really drawn to the cover. I think it's because I am in kind of my green element at the moment. I love the fact that it kind of matches my aesthetic and kind of like my logo and everything like that, and I thought, why not? Now, I haven't often had a bronze coil planner, but this time around I thought, why not? It was a really good price and a really kind of, you know, in terms of like feeling like it matched quite well. So this is the B6 coiled notebook, it's called, and this is in the dot grid. Now I picked this up for 2 reasons. I needed a kind of day-to-day journal, but I also wanted a place where I could like do commonplace into, where I can learn things. I've got a few projects that I want to do to kind of keep my mind going, and I needed a planner that could be small and compact, but also I knew that it would be good quality paper. So if I ever wanted to put down ink or paint or something like that, then this would be absolutely perfect. And I chose the dot grid rather than the square, because then it would mean I could use it for many different things. Whereas I feel like if you have lined or square, it is really more about writing, whereas a dot grid planner I feel like can be used for anything. So of course you've got lots and lots of pages, and then here at the back it is that lovely pink colour that you get from Harriet Wright Designs, and I just think it's beautiful. Now this planner in itself, there was a sale on and discount every so often. Harriet Designs does them, and actually the day that I logged on there was a discount. You get like an extra, you click on one of them circle things, winning spinning wheels, and you get an extra percentage off. So this turned out to be £8, I think, give or take. Put this to the side, and then I couldn't resist and I decided to get a A5 size, because I thought even if I just use one now, I could use another one in next year, and I just loved them, and I thought this kind of butterfly image is timeless. Same with this color, and same with kind of the coil as well. So I thought I would pick a A5 size. There's not much difference between the two, but sorry about that, my camera decided to overheat. We are in the middle of a heat wave, and I waited for the coolest day possible, but still, here we are. I was just saying that this planner is the B6, this is the A5. There's not much difference between them in terms of width, it's just mainly the size of a planner. but I wanted the option to decide which one I wanted to use, and then whichever one was left over, I decided I thought I could use it next year. But then when I received the plan and I had a quick look, I bought it intentionally at the time because I picked up a grid planner. So I think when I was doing this, I wanted to practice my handwriting and cursive and things like that. So I think I picked this up to help with the lines. So we will see if I use it for two separate things, it's fine. If not, maybe I can continue to use this for journaling and maybe ignore the square boxes. And again, this was at a discounted price of £9.60. And then the final thing I picked up from Harriet Wright Designs was some A5 wide inserts, and I haven't opened these yet. I had a really good question from Lydia Plans, who asked what do the dashboard pages look like, and like I said, I've not bought a planner for a while from Harriet Wright Designs in terms of a vertical planner, and I'm not quite sure. So I've already got an A5 wide planner from Aura Estelle that I've had for a number of years. I did at one point share with my sister, and then I have it back. So I think the initial setup is 2 blank pages. We then have our boxes, which usually you can use for planning, things like that. I used to use them as decoration each month. This is a 6-month planner, so I think you just get these extras. And then we go into so these must be the dashboard pages then, which are completely plain. I think what I'm going to do is just take a quick picture so I can share with Lydia, because it was a great question. Because back in the day you would be able to have like little boxes and specific kits, but I know that now them kits are no longer available, so you can use these for whatever you like. For me, I used to have the little tracker section, have my expenditure for stationery, and then I used to have like to-dos, and on this side would be goals, targets, that type of thing. Our monthly section, which I'm really looking forward to using, because I look through my sticker kits and I have some Harriet Wright Designs monthly sticker kits. I think that take me up till November, possibly December, so I'm really excited about that. I actually have a lot of kits because I purchase them the advent calendars every single year. So these are the vertical days. I'm just gonna flip through and see if I can find another yes. So definitely we have the 2 dashboard pages, or kind of like the pre-monthly page, and then we have the monthly section and then the vertical sections. So that's going to be great. So this is 6 months worth. I did recently share a vertical plan with me over on YouTube, and I did a flip through of just me sharing June monthly and the note sections, and then I also did week 1, part 1 of June week 1, where I just laid down a sticker from Josephine Board Designs, and then I need to go back in and actually add in all the icons. But I'm not sure if I want to just share pictures later and just get stuck in with July now, because I feel like the month's already gone and I don't really want to be in 2 planners at the same time. Of course, the Aura Estelle cloud planner that I have is white, and I'm really not one for wanting to decorate at the moment, and I just want to kind of get in with the planning and enjoy my week to week. So we are in the final week of June, so I think that we could probably plan our monthly July and then wait for the end of week 1 and then do week 1. I think that would be really good. The other option I thought is that even if I don't do every single week in a month, I know that I have definitely all of the monthly sections and like sticker kits, so maybe I could do a week by week and maybe just miss some weeks. It doesn't really matter, because it'll just mean that I can extend it into the following year. So we will see. But again, always brilliant quality. So Lydia, if you're watching this, know that We have note pages which are grid dotted, should I say, and quality is still as beautiful as ever. So this is my entire haul from Harriet Wright Designs, and as you can see, it didn't get much, but at the same time I feel like I got a lot of what I needed, and that ultimately means that I can really get into planning. I will come back and do whichever commonplace book I decide to do and share a little bit more about setting that up and doing all of the other things. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below, and I'll just quickly mention to you the price for the A5 wide inserts, which are weekly and monthly, and they are £16. I think you can get them in a different size, and they are undated. So if you are like me and you're not quite sure, or maybe you just want to plan from time to time rather than just being like a really large coiled planner, I would definitely recommend inserts. And realistically, you can use any planner, so it doesn't have to be like an Aura Estelle. It could be any type of planner, but I do actually enjoy having a A5 wide coiled planner as well. So it's going to be fun to see how I manage in the Aura Estelle. So yeah, that is my entire haul. I'm so pleased. It feels so nostalgic to be kind of back with Harriet Wright Designs items. If you know me and you've been following me for quite a while, I actually started falling in love with vertical planning because of Harriet Wright Designs and her sticker kits and people sharing and vertical planning. I know it's not that much now, but for me, I feel like it brings me comfort, it gives me joy, and ultimately that's what planning should be about. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck in for the last kind of 6 months of 2026. So again, any questions, leave them in the comment box below. I hope that answers everything for you, and you can always find everything related to planners. I've got a blog post about why I'm back journaling again in the vertical planner. I've got other blog posts, short stories, grab and go freebies, recipes, and much more over on my website at www.mycreativechroniclife.co.uk. and of course all links are always in the description box below. And if you want to sign up to my weekly comfort issue, which is a newsletter, the link is in the description box below. I just share day-to-day life, what I've got going on, reading, and kind of anything important that I want to share from week to week. Well, thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.